Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video here on the art channel. Lucas Well, today we're going to learn how to draw Tobi. This reference you're seeing here, this reference is really awesome. I guarantee you that it deserves your like. Alright, so leave a like on this video because this tutorial is amazing, super step by step, so that anyone watching can do it. Remember that my Instagram is showing up on the screen, guys. Follow me and send me your results over there, alright? I'm waiting. So let's get started on our drawing, right? Don't forget to check the link in the description. And guys, what are we going to do today? We're going to be doing a blend of two sketches here, right? We're going to be using the square, which a lot of people know as the grid, and the circular one, right? That famous round sketch, right? We're going to be using both. We're going to mix two sketches to make the drawing even easier. All right, so, okay. We divided the sheet in half twice, one line horizontally and the other vertically. Then we drew a circle in the middle. Look how it turned out. Just a reminder. Look, we're going to do the eye here now. Look, right under the eyebrow, see? We made a line. Remember, it's a slightly thicker line. Then we bring the line down. Look, following our guideline here. And then you just add the details inside the eye, right? Which is the Sharingan, right? Look, guys, we made the eyebrow really thin, right? A more delicate, thinner eyebrow, right? Let's go. Let me show you properly here on this side. Look, let's do it here. Look, make the eyebrow really thin. Look. Alright, and the eye, look, a line under the eyebrow, right? A slightly thicker line, and we finish by pulling the line down here. Look, alright. Well, this one is the Rinnegan. So we're going to make a little circle and start drawing several outlines around it. Look. Look at that. Alright, guys, what are we going to do? As in our course, we have a proportions lesson where we teach how to do it. We're going to make the masks first, right? Why? Because the masks, they're in front of his face, so it's a good idea for us to make them, right? These masks first, there will be 3 masks that will be in front of his face, right? So we can do the rest, right, of the face. Because then you'll be able to do everything in the right proportions. So it's crucial for us to do these parts first. So take a close look at how I'm making the mask, right? Because unfortunately, guys, there isn't a sketch for us to make this mask. The main sketch there is just for us to start making the face, right? Then the masks go in front of the face, so you also have to make the mask just right so it looks really cool, right? If you want to slow down the video a bit, you can do that. Just go to the YouTube settings and you can slow it down a little from the speed that's there in the video, right? So we're already finishing up this mask here. All right. Let's make the second mask here, which is the one he uses more at the beginning of the anime, you know? When he appears a lot with Deidara, right? When he fights Minato, he's using this mask here. Oh, all right. Guys, leave it in the comments so I can know which mask you think is the coolest that he uses. Music. Kauicho po fiction ship Chizanoto. Here we're making some spirals. This mask is like a spiral. One always pulls the other, so there's no way you can go wrong. Start making one and you'll be able to make all the others. Alright, let's finish our third mask. It will be up here at the top in the little square on the right side, all inside it. We're going to make this shape here for it, broken. Alright, well now, on the inside, what are we going to do? It's like the same symbol as the Rinnegan. We're going to make 2 of these. And then we're going to do it here, guys. Here, a kind of circular line, another one below, and a third one that will just barely show. Let's finish up here. Look, the chin and this lower part of his clothes, which is super easy and practical to do. I did this part in less than 10 seconds, see? Let's do his hair, look. And now we're going to do it up here. Some pieces of the mask that are broken, we make these pieces here. Look, in the middle of his face there will also be a piece of a mask. Look. Alright, let's finish up the top part of the hair here. Look. Finishing up there. Now we're going to make these marks here that he has on the right side of his face, right? The mouth. Following our sketch here and the nose. Now we just need to finish up this part of the hair. Let's add a small piece to the mask on the side. See? Guys, this drawing, even though it looks complex, I found it pretty easy. A really cool tutorial. So let's start outlining our drawing, right? It's a very important tip. It will make a total difference in your drawing. For the masks, guys, make the outline a little thicker, right? Because it's in the front, so we have to give it more prominence. So let's direct all our attention to them, so let's focus on making the lines a little thicker on them. It's going to make a big difference there. Let's start then by coloring the masks. I'm using a marker here, but you will be using your dark orange to do this part. You can press a bit harder here. Let's leave it at that. Look, there's a lighter part where you'll use orange and yellow on top to make a slight gradient there. This other mask here is basically the same colors, but you'll use only the light orange here and a yellow on top. Then we're going to take our black and color these parts here. We're going to color all those parts black. Now our third mask has a bit of a white tone and a bit of gray. Here, where I'm making shadows, take your pencil. Then blend it with your finger or cotton. Well, to make the skin tone there, I'm going to give you some tips about two pencils that you can use here. The sand or the pink one, of course, but I recommend you use the sand one more because it's a shade that will match Tobi's skin tone better. But you can also use the pink one, of course, no problem. I highly recommend it as well for making this skin tone. Then for the shadows, you'll be using brown and dark brown. Guys, let me give you a tip here because I'm using a pencil, I'm using a marker, and you will be using pencils. Do the shadow first. I think it will look much better if you do the shadows first. So, go to Instagram, get that reference there, and do the shadows with brown first. After that, will you come with the pink or the sand? Foxicata dances a little, another Lutetejo is clean, go. And his hair too, we're going to use black to do it, right? On the top part, I tried to add a detail there, but in the end it turned out too dark, right? You couldn't really see it very well, but I used brown and violet on top. Alright guys, look how our drawing turned out. It looks amazing. So, I'm waiting for you to do this tutorial and send me the result on Instagram. Alright, I'm really waiting, and that's it guys. This was our video for today. If you liked it, leave a lot of likes and let's share this video too, alright? Well, that's it and see you in our next video.